Poštovani gledatelji, naše europsko putovanje na potezu sjever-jug i natrag u ovoj emisiji počinjemo iz Napulja. Taj grad je 600 godina bio prijestolnica u vlastitom kraljevstvu. U njemu se miješala grčka, rimska pa i španjolska kultura. Poznat je i po vulkanu Vezuvu, koji stoljećima prijeti da će ponoviti tragediju Pompeja. U blizini je otok Capri, utočište najbogatijih, vrh luksuza. Na poluotoku je popularni i opjevani Sorrento, s pogledom na sve tri spomenute znamenitosti, na grad Napulj, vulkan Vezuv i otok Capri. Glavnog kolodvora veliki spomenik Giuseppeu Garibaldi, generalu zaslužnom za ujedinjenje Italije, ratniku gerilcu na južnoameričkom kontinentu, u Brazilu, Urugvaj. Ali u Napulju nije omiljen, jer Napolitanci smatraju da je njihov grad država oštećen, ekonomski oštećen spajanjem s ostatkom Italije. Ovdje je živio operni prvak Caruso, glumac Bud Spencer, rođen kao Carlo Pedersoli, filmski producent Dino De Laurentiis i mnogi drugi. Ali na dan kad smo ovo snimali, 30. listopada, ništa u Napulju nije bilo važnije od uspomene na jednog pokojnika koji bi toga dana napunio 63 godine.
Ma perché tanta adorazione a Maradona? Perché?
È perché sono un grande campione, da divertire,
C'è altri anche.
a belle cose.
Ma perché lui è tanto importante?
È importante perché Napoli lo voleva bene. Eravamo innamorati napoletani di Maradona.
Perché ha fatto Napoli campione.
Di Maradona. Forza Diego!
Infatti i primi scudetti ce li ha fatti vincere Maradona. E l'anno scorso abbiamo vinto dopo 33 anni il terzo scudetto.
Ma perdone, ma chi è questa figura?
No, non è che mi intervista, no, mi vergogno.
No, ma chi è la persona?
È il dio di Napoli questo.
Il dio.
Il dio di Napoli.
Ma io conosco solo Messi.
No, si sbaglia. Dovrebbe farsi un bel giro di memoria. Prima di Messi c'è il dio, dopo c'è Messi.
Allora, qui abbiamo la statua di Maradona, la famosa statua che stava posta fuori allo stadio San Paolo, all'epoca si chiamava, oggi si chiama stadio Diega Armanda Maradone. Poi abbiamo il piede autentico di Maradona, che il manager di Maradona ci ha venduto a noi e c'è la storia del piede.
E che sono soltanto quanti nel mondo?
Sono 500 esemplari, tra cui 100 pezzi li ha regalato a tutti i professionisti, calciatori, a tante persone dello sport, spettacolo e cose varie, cantanti, e a noi ce l'ha venduto, sono 500 esemplari. Noi abbiamo il numero 71, il numero perché c'ha un codice autentico.
Lei sa che io sono stato al partito di Argentina contro Inghilterra in Messico, quando Maradona ha marcato con la mano.
Mamma!
1986.
Guarda, mi fai venire la pelle d'oca. Io ero piccolo,
Sì.
e queste sono emozioni che si provano nella vita con un grande calciatore come Diego che ci fa provare tante cose, da vivo e anche da morto. Ti dico la verità, lo sogno sempre ed è sempre nei miei pensieri, è come avesse mia mamma e mio padre. Oggi non ce l'ho più e Maradona è uno come di famiglia.
La pizza si chiama la pizza di Maradona, no?
Noi facciamo anche la pizza di Maradona, ce la facciamo noi.
Napulju, napoletana, Maradona. Questa come si chiama?
Si chiama Margherita, la pizza napoletana. Margherita.
Numero
10, Tempio di Maradona. Nel nostro Tempio di Maradona.
Perfetto.
Quindi loro che hanno tutti questi gadget, adesso tutte queste cose le stanno regalando ai bambini in ospedale.
Ah, benissimo.
Ci sono sia le tazze che le maglie che i palloni, ora le andiamo a portare in ospedale per festeggiare Maradona.
E qui
Sì, le magliette per
il numero 10.
Sì, Maradona, per tutti i piccoli bambini dell'ospedale, perché Maradona tra l'altro ha sempre fatto tanta beneficenza anche ai bambini e quindi adesso arriveranno da lui anche questo e ovviamente anche da loro che gestiscono il largo Maradona che ci fanno questo bellissimo dono. Grazie.
Molto generoso.
U Napulju smo upoznali konobara Lorenza, koji nam je posluživao jutarnju kavu i danima i večerima promatrao sam njegov stil, pravi talijanski koji je u pokretima, u gestama, u pogledu koji sve vidi, ništa ne zaboravlja i nikad se ne vraća sa stola praznih ruku. Pravi konobar kakve često priželjkujemo u našem turizmu i koji želi raditi u restoranu do starosti.
Lavora a 7-8 tavole normalmente.
Oggi
lei lavora
è una passeggiata, negli altri giorni lavoro con 20, 22, 25.
22-25.
Rispetto a oggi lo posso fare anche con un piede solo questo lavoro, perché veramente è semplicissimo. Mi avete visto domenica, avete visto con che ritmo lavoravo. Sì. Parlavo con voi ma sentivo altre 5-6 persone, quindi per me questo veramente è un riposo. È come se ho fatto festa.
Quanti anni hai?
25.
25.
Faccio questo lavoro da 6-7 anni, da quando mi sono diplomato ho iniziato subito a fare questo lavoro, perché mi è sempre piaciuto avere contatto con le persone, stare a contatto con persone per bene, educate, e quindi sto a mio agio qui, sto bene.
Il tuo posto si chiama cameriere.
Cameriere,
Cameriere.
In italiano, cameriere, sì.
E dopo 17 anni che pensa fare? Aprire il suo proprio ristorante? O
a me piacerebbe magari, forse più che aprire un locale tutto mio, piacerebbe dirigere un locale. Non essere il titolare direttamente, ma dirigere magari un numero di camerieri, tipo 5-6 camerieri, dirigerli io ed essere io il direttore di queste persone, diciamo, di questi camerieri, e guidarli come ho imparato io con la gavetta. Come ho imparato io a crescerli a modo mio in questo lavoro.
E che educazione hai per questo?
Io sono autodidatta, ho imparato da solo, cimentandomi inizialmente portando il caffè per i negozi. Portando il caffè per i negozi, dopo un poco di tempo, mano a mano mi sono perfezionato, ho iniziato a relazionarmi con le persone, diciamo, ai tavoli, e mi sono sempre più affezionato a questo tipo di lavoro. Quindi ho fatto tutto da solo, nessuna scuola. Tutto completamente solo.
Quando c'è qui 25 tavole,
sì,
Quanti chilometri passa nelle 8 ore che
io feci
lavora?
il controllo quasi giorno per giorno per vedere quanto ho lavorato. Domenica ho percorso esattamente allora il turno va dalle 6:30 alle 4 di pomeriggio, quindi è bello lungo. Però il lavoro la domenica si concentra dalle 11 alle 2 e in 3 ore ho fatto 18 km.
Quanto?
3 ore e 18 km. In uno spazio,
3 ore e 18 chilometri.
in uno spazio di 40 metri, quindi se fate il conto quante volte l'ho fatto,
Sì.
mi metto le mani nei capelli. Però mi piace, sono contento.
Disfortunato che non abbiamo filmato la domenica.
Purtroppo
oggi
no,
piove.
purtroppo essere sfortunati. Se venivate domenica vi divertivate, perché non capivate nulla nemmeno voi, avete visto,
Ma lei ama il suo lavoro?
Io mi piace tantissimo, mi torno a casa soddisfatto, vedere il sorriso delle persone, contente, per me è proprio una gioia.
Kunhan luodon luo tuli tiedon tuo, täytymystä tapahtuu. Silloin matkaan sen antaa.
3000 km sjevernije u Finskoj služi se krumpir pire i majoneza, specijaliteti koji idu uz haringu na festivalu nazvanom po ovoj ribi, koja je temelj prehrane u Finskoj. One bolje prehrane.
Maistuu ja lohi pannulla. It's smashed potatoes. Very delicious. But we have excellent tartar sauce though, our boss makes it.
Täytyy sanoa, että jos on kuitenkin
Kappaa, ruvetaanko lappaa? Täällä kyllä kalanappa ja kalakaupoille ja kalaa kaupoille. Howdy how ja tuoretta muikkuan.
You should have bring Luka Modric, he's from Dalmatia.
From Zadar.
I know something about Croatia.
What else you know about that?
Don't test me. I know all the football teams. Where you should go
see how Finnish having fun.
I'm married man, so I don't know anything about cars, so you should ask him.
Hey,
he knows everything about cars.
I recommend the Man Street totally, because there you can sing karaoke.
So this is legendary. Mummo tunneli. Mummo means grandmother. Tunneli is a tunnel, like this is a tunnel-looking place inside beautiful old buildings. For 5 months, this is the place to have party in Helsinki.
U nordijskim zemljama luteranske većine pije se puno alkohola, ali 90% se konzumira vikendom. Namjerno sam rekao zemlje s luteranskom većinom koje se razlikuju od Rusije, koja je također na sjeveru, ali u njoj se pije puno svaki dan. Ovi sjevernjaci koji nisu Rusi uveli su stroga pravila za prodaju alkoholnih pića koja postoje više od 100 godina.
Cijela povijest alkoholnih pića u Norveškoj kreće se u posljednjih 120-130 godina od restrikcija, djelomične prohibicije, kompletne prohibicije i referenduma kojima se to određivalo. Nekad bi se na referendumu usvojila djelomična prohibicija, a nekada i kompletna, ali nikad nije vrijedila za pivo. Pivo uvijek ako je bilo ispod 4,75% alkohola bilo je dopušteno. Ovo je jedna vinarija, znamenita zgrada koja je ukinuta 2012. godine i sada služi kao muzej. Jedan dio je napravljen od drveta. To ogromna zgrada, na gornjem dijelu su nadgrađeni stanovi čije cijene nisu jeftine, a onda Ovdje postoje ovi eksponati, dakle ovo je kamion kojim se u svoje vrijeme, u tome te djelomične prohibicije, prenosilo vino, prenosile se mjeste, podsjeća nas na američke filmove iz 1920. godina, Elliot Ness i tako dalje, prohibicija, to je ta slika koju imaju, oni to čuvaju za uspomenu.
In the Scandinavian countries, we have a lot of monopolies. In Norway, we have something called the wine monopoly, which is that we need to take care of the public health. You can buy from 10 to 18. Those are the main opening hours.
Every working day.
Every working day. Saturday we have from 10 to 16. So
shorter.
2 hours shorter.
What about Sunday?
Sunday it's totally closed.
Do you have a Norwegian wine?
Yes, I don't have it in the shop, but Norway actually produce some wine now, and that's because of the climate changes. So you can see the vineyards have to be built much higher in the mountains because of the cooler climate. So there will be some changes within the next 5 to 10 years.
What we want to know is drinking habits of Norwegians. How do you drink? What do you drink and how much do you drink?
I think we drink more than enough. I'm not the traditional Norwegian, I think. I don't drink that much. But when we drink, we really drink with both hands. And it's Friday, it's Saturday, it can be Sunday. There is no such thing as one glass of wine, I feel, for Norwegians.
That's true.
We are, I don't know. We have these really strict rules with when you can buy alcohol as well.
I think we drink less than the other Nordic countries, but still quite a lot.
And there's always alcohol with our, if you have a party at work, there's always alcohol. If you meet your friends, there is alcohol. If it's someone's birthday, there's alcohol. If someone's confirmation, alcohol. We drink to every occasion, I would say.
Okay. All the other countries in Europe are more gamblers than Norwegians. You have what? You have a state lottery and nothing else?
Yeah, we have very strict rules against the gambling and stuff.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I just recently went to Riga, and I have a rule when I go into a casino. I have a maximum this amount, and when I've used that, I'm out of there because I like to play these games, and I know how extremely addictive they can be. But I think this is for our own good.
Is it true with your generation that you drink once a week?
I think it's common to drink on the weekends mostly. Not really that much throughout the week.
No, it's usually just a weekend thing, I think, for most people, yeah.
So if I would meet one of you and be your generation and friend, and if I say, what's your name? Sorry.
Isabel.
Isabel, let's have a beer. You would say, no, it's Tuesday.
I wouldn't say no. I would go for a beer. But I think that mostly Norwegians maybe wouldn't suggest beers that much during the week. But we would maybe join for a beer though.
Na jugu Europe u Italiji alkohol je svuda dostupan, jeftiniji je i nije ograničen na vikende, nego se konzumira svakodnevno, ali umjereno.
Davide?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, when you go out, usually do you have first dinner and then go for a drink, or how that looks? Do you dress special?
No, you can dress casual. You can start from an aperitif at 7 o'clock, maybe a little glass of wine, or to drink something or to eat something, and then you can have dinner with pasta, of course. We are in Rome, so lots of kind of pastas. And then after dinner you can have a drink, you can go to dance or to listen to music or to go out. Just go out and enjoy Rome, enjoy the streets. So in the Mediterranean area we are very fun, very happy. The Roman guys are a little bit crazy when they go out in the night. But they have fun, they enjoy the night, they enjoy the neighborhood.
So when, for example, couple go out, who pay the dinner?
Sometimes ago, the men are used to pay, but nowadays it's 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
And if you have a group of friends?
In Rome, we share equally. In the north of Italy, they pay everybody for what they took. Do you want something to drink? Yeah.
Yes, please.
For me, an Aperol Spritz. For you?
Okay.
Okay.
So in Rome, you drink Aperol Spritz?
Yeah, maybe at this hour, yeah, an Aperol Spritz. Or also a good glass of white wine.
I will follow you.
Okay.
When in Rome?
When in Rome, you drink Aperol Spritz.
So you drink to enjoy, not
enjoy.
to
No,
get
not
drunk.
to get drunk. No, not really. Just to enjoy, just a glass. We are not from England.
from England.
Yeah, we
Or
don't drink.
Finland.
We don't drink so much. Yeah, yeah. Of course, if you go to have a party and to enjoy so much, you also get drunk, but not so used.
And what are the best days to go out?
Trastevere, this is a neighborhood, is very full of people all the week, from Monday to Sunday, because it's very touristic. Lots of restaurants, lots of clubs, lots of things to do.
So, my friend, Chin Chin.
Chin Chin.
And do you have special clubs for people my age, from 40?
Yeah, the Alcazar, that is the name of the club we are going after, is it's perfect for jazz music. It's one of the best clubs in Rome for jazz music, but in a very fresh way.
Svi Nordici su do širenja Evropske unije putovali brodovima između njihovog poluotoka i kontinenta da bi koristili duty free cijene i napijali se do iznemoglosti. Danas ne vrijede više ta duty free pravila, pa uglavnom još samo Finci putuju brodovima na 2 sata do Talina u Estoniji i donose sanduke vodke štedeći na svakom putovanju 100 eura. Zanimljivo, na tom brodu je bio prijenos utakmice Slovenija-Finska, kvalifikacija za Europsko nogometno prvenstvo. I pogledajte koliko je malo to finske putnike na ovom brodu zanimalo. Baš ni malo. Međutim, preko tjedna Finci i Norvežani vrijedno rade i vrijedno uče. Kad završe srednju školu, a žele nastaviti studij na umjetničkim akademijama, mladi Norvežani imaju mogućnost pripremne godine, gdje uče o glazbi, plesu i glumu.
Så må du springe ned i huset der, ok?
Huset?
Ja.
Hvilket hus? Det er jo mange hus her.
Hvorfor var du utro mot meg?
Utro, hva er det du snakker om?
Did anyone of you work until now, work something to earn money?
Yes.
You did? You did?
Yeah.
At what age did you start working?
17, 18, yeah.
I think I was like 15 or 16.
I only started last year because I was in the military last year. So I earned some, and I also had a side job from when I was home on leave.
Yeah, I was 15 as well.
I was also 15.
Did you report that? Do you pay taxes on that money?
Yes.
Or do you get it cash or do you get it to the bank?
That depends.
Yes.
In Norway, we have this thing when it comes to taxes that you have to earn a certain amount of money before you have to pay taxes on it. And a lot of people our age that go to high school, they might not work that much that they get enough to have to pay taxes. So some people just earn like right under that amount, so they don't have to pay anything. But if you earn, of course.
But those are basically simple jobs. Carrying something, helping.
Cashier.
When you apply for a job, would you write in your CV that you started working on a farm, cleaning garbage or something like
I
that?
would write anything.
You would write?
Yeah.
Everything is experience.
And, yeah.
That's right. And now you are all in theater section, if I can call it.
Yes.
How is it here? No, are you aware that you should know dance, singing?
Yeah, absolutely. We have all those classes here as well in Nogomet.
Hva jeg fikk av deg, den hadde ikke tilfeldigvis Morten brukt, eller? Fy søren, det klør så.
Like most of us go based on like theater, so we have most theater classes, but once a week we have voice and singing, and then we have once a week we have dance. But we also have like these classes you can take if you want to, which are dance and it's a choir.
Sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she goes away.
My biggest dream is to like become a like TV host of some kind, to have like my own show about science, to engage kids in science and make them learn more about it. And I think if you just try to find contacts like you can do here, because many of these people that go here will want to make a career out of theater, and then you can like try to get your friends to like get you in.
But if you had to write a play yourself about Norway today, what would be the subject you would choose?
Well, I'm more concerned about the world image more than my own future. Personally, I'm like looking at how it's doing in America, like when it comes to the sides being even more extreme. Like if you read if you go on Twitter and read the comments of a post that Joe Biden posts, you can see it's insane how much criticism and extremists are in the comment section down under. And the same with when Donald Trump posts something, it's you can see that the US are just tearing each other apart, which is kind of scary considering they're like a major nation in the world. Anytime she goes away. That was all, folks.
Odgoj djece u nordijskim zemljama nije prepušten samo roditeljima. Država vodi brigu od škole do televizije, gdje postoje dječje vijesti i upute kako prepoznati fake news, lažne vijesti.
Jørgen Vær.
Jørgen Vær.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm in Hollywood with a clapper and everything. Okay, so when I'm done filming, I bring the memory card over to this computer where I can load everything to this editing software. So this is a one-man show. I'm doing everything myself. No people on lighting, no people on the camera, except for the person who are putting on the focus. And the rest I'm doing myself, which I find very nice. Hun har arvet interessen sin av faren og bestefaren sin. Supernytt is a news show for 8 to 12 years old, or everyone else who wants to understand the news. That's our kind of mission, to make the news understandable, so everyone understands. We are working in NRK, which is the Norwegian Broadcasting Company, which is the public TV broadcaster in Norway. And we've been doing this, Supernews have been doing this since 2010. I look like this. We are 10 colleagues that works on this show. So we usually have a mix of important news and light news and some fun at the end.
I fjor så hoppet jeg fallskjerm, men
fake news and not fake news. We have made it into a game in our show. We do it every Friday. All right. So on Fridays we have, we call it fake or fact. And we present a story, and then they have a few seconds to think about the story and what they have been presented. And often they yell out in the classroom, fake or fact. Fake or fact. And you have to guess. What is it?
Det fleip. FHI har ikke sagt det. Noen...
Od početka informatičke revolucije, Nordijci, a među njima su prednjačili Finci, požurili su zauzeti vodeće pozicije u novim tehnologijama. Naravno, nisu to bile mega sile, ali su postale puno važnije od relativno malog broja svojih stanovnika, pa se tako Finska u prihodu od videoigara približila brojci od 3 milijarde eura na godinu.
Now the turnover is how much?
3.2 billion.
3.2 billion. With how many employees?
4,100.
Would mean that every employee, more or less, produces for 800,000 euros a year. Is there any other industry production that can be compared as an output?
I don't think it is, at least in Finland, no.
The young generation, I can imagine that all these students dream of producing some video game and make 50, 100 million euros on that, and then say, well, maybe I'll start another one, become famous, become rich, and so on. So easy, instead of working hard 8 hours a day all your life.
I think that many of them, they have already realized that it's not that easy. And something that many times young people, they think that they are doing game of their dreams and that will make them rich. And they don't always remember or understand that actually it's commercial products to the markets, existing markets, or at least markets where are the opportunities. I think that something what makes Finnish game industry special is that when we don't have a domestic market, it's that everyone is actually aiming to global industry, global market, and it makes us stronger because we don't compete with each other. The community is really strong here and supportive, and I think that's one of the cornerstones of our success.
Važnost nove tehnologije za Finsku vidjeli smo i na drugom po veličini sveučilištu u zemlji, sveučilištu Aalto u Helsinkiju, nazvanom po arhitekti Alvaru Aaltu, gdje je upisano 17.500 studenata. Svuda okolo izloženi su roboti za koje postoji posebna katedra. Na sveučilištu radi 4000 profesora i službenika, među njima i živopisni doktor filozofije, profesor Frank Martela, koji je napisao knjigu, u Hrvatskoj prevedenu kao Divan život.
You teach happiness in life.
Yeah.
Less. You wrote a book about happiness in life. What difference in this ideology of happiness in life have, let's say, Spain, Italy, Greece compared to Finland?
The Nordic countries, but I guess like Nordic model in general is probably quite much about like this trying to build this quite equal society where like education and other things would be like free for everybody, so everybody would have the same chances in life. So I guess like that's
freedom, equality.
Yeah.
What next?
Trying to build a society which is very equal and where people have like much freedom and liberation to pursue their own way of living. So there's also...
I made plenty of surveys, and always, when you ask the Americans what's the most important for happiness, they always put money on the first place, health on the second place, then family, and then friends. In my country, they put first health, then family, then maybe friends, and then money.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't mean that they really mean that, but that's how they answer.
Yeah.
What would they answer in Finland?
I guess at least money wouldn't probably in the first place. I would think. So I would think that friends and family and these kind of probably family would be probably first if I would ask that kind of question in Finland. Family and health, and then after that, then friends and money.
But what I see here, I mean, nobody has his own office. They shuttle from place to place.
Yeah. Actually, I do quite little work here at my own office. I use most of my writing I do in cafeterias. So yeah, it's more like stimulating environment to do writing when it's like cafeteria where there's a bit people around you compared to just being alone in the office. So I never done any writing in the office.
You have these sleepers?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I usually wear them.
You usually wear them?
Yeah.
Do you have a formal working hours, or you come whenever you want?
Yeah, I come whenever I want. So
because you're a professor. But other professions also, they can choose between 3 hours. They can come at 8, or 9, or at 10.
Yeah,
they just tell their boss, and they agree with him, and their working hours are from 10 to 5, let's say, or from 9 to 4.
Yeah, I guess of course there's some occupation where you cannot do that if you're in an industry or in a factory, or if you're serving if you're a nurse and serving certain patients, of course you have to be there on time. But in those industries where it doesn't matter so much, I guess it's usually quite flexible that people are able to decide quite much on their own when they come or when they go.
I u državnim ustanovama, kao što je ovaj institut za zdravlje i blagostanje, ista je praksa. Većina nema vlastiti stol, vlastiti ured, kat, sjedi se po izboru.
We don't have our own seats, so every day you can go anywhere. We take our laptops with us when we go home, or leave them in a locker here. I can go in which floor I want also. It's somehow nice that you don't need to sit the same way all the time, or if you need to discuss something with a certain person, you go next to them, or we go next to each other. Yes. And some other day you want to be in peace because you have something important, then you can go in these rooms that are called the silent rooms.
Sad se nalazimo u sveučilištu u Helsinkiju. Na ovom katu ima oko 250 do 300 studenata, profesora, u kafeteriji pomoćnog osoblja, konobara, kuhara i sad oslušnite tišinu. Dakle, oni su u učionicama, profesori predaju, prolaze. Ništa. I sad zamislite, vama zazvoni mobitel. I eto, zazvoni mobitel, zamislimo, zove mene Ivan i ja počnem vikat, čujem se do kraja hodnika. Ometam nastavu. Zato postoje ovakve kabine koje su nekad valjda bile telefonske, sad nisu. Sad su samo mjesto za izolirati zvuk. I da bi ja mogao Ivanu reći, čuj, u Finskoj sam, ne mogu, nije roaming, ali ne mogu sad pričati s njim. Ajde Bog, ja ću se ja te. Ajde Bog, tako, da me niko ne čuje. I da kad se vratim, fino, uklopim se u ovu tišinu i budem dio finskog svjetonazora.
U Finskoj prostora kao u priči. Po sveučilištu možete hodati po hodnicima da nikoga ne sretnete, premda su u zgradama 1000 studenata. Velika država, malo stanovnika, dok u Grčkoj stara država prepuna povijesnih uspomena na malom prostoru. 2 puta više stanovnika nego u Finskoj i sve restriktivnije. U Ateni se gotovo svako važnije mjesto naplaćuje, posebno za ljude s profesionalnim kamerama.
The legislation said for all the major archaeological sites, it costs 1,600 euros plus VAT if you want to film inside with somebody on camera.
So 2,000.
With you, for example.
2,000 euros a
Let's
day.
say it's simple, yes. Plus 800 plus 24% VAT if you also want to do drone shots. The idea here is that, okay, first of all, we're very protective of our heritage.
So you don't want 50 cameras to enter here and...
Every day, yes. The idea is, yes, that actually a shoot is always a small problem with the site. With those prices, we still get several hundred documentaries shot every year. Imagine if there was no price tag in order to do that.
Okay, but if we are in front of the fence, we are protected, so we don't pay anything?
Yes, the way we do it now is has to do with how the law works. Right now, because the camera is mainly filming us, and Adrian's library is only a background, what we're doing is fully legal.
But if we move and
he only films the library, then that's illegal.
That's illegal, and
Yes.
then we would be obliged to pay. If we are outside, how much?
No, if we are outside, it's a whole other thing. Like we did something illegal, it could mean that if he tells us to stop and we don't stop, he has to call the police. We're entering another situation, because it's not just about paying. Is also like the Archaeological Council has to agree that this project has a positive value for the site and for Greek heritage. So it's not only about money. Let me be very clear about that.
But if we get the permit to film without us,
That's cheaper. That's actually much, much cheaper. If we want permit only for the cameras to film, that's 200 plus VAT per day. But you cannot be in front of the camera for that.
Inside?
Yes.
But outside, we don't pay anything, and the background camera.
So if you want me to tell you that the law is stupid, I will not.
Golema je vrijednost te antičke baštine koja se čuva prebirući svaki kamen, obnavljajući svaku drevnu palaču i skulpturu. Taj posao vodi arhitekt iz Ministarstva kulture, voditelj arheoloških radova i obnove Atene i Atike Mihaelis Lefantis.
We make restoration of monuments as engineers. Those are technical works, but related with the documentation of the monuments. And the restoration is defined related with the super construction of the monuments. This area is the most symbolic area for the period of classicism. All the classic monuments, the model of the classic period, the model of architecture, begins from here exactly. This means that we have, of course, a lot of monuments which are standing, as you can see, but there are a lot of foundation at the slope of the Acropolis and all this territory, which are only in foundations. And we try to reform, and restore the entire building from the beginning using the original material, which is scattered all over the place. We have thousands of scattered blocks belonging to the monuments of the slopes of the Acropolis and also all the environment here.
Is there something which could be called a DNA of the stone?
It's a 3D puzzle, because, you know, the blocks we find, the fragmented blocks, which are scattered all over the place, they have certain characteristics which are very helpful in order to make the documentation initially and then to find their original place, position on the monuments.
sad ću govoriti tiho, ova četvrt se zove anafiotika, a piše da ovdje žive obitelji koje stanuju u ovim kućama, tu rade u okolišu i da mole da budemo mirni, čisti i da sačuvamo šarm ovoga kvarta. Dakle, nemojte dirati privatno vlasništvo i budite tihi. Ali nije lako poštovati pravila i ne ometati privatnost ovih ljudi, jer su ove ulice ponegdje tako uske kao kod nas u Dalmaciji, u nekim otočnim mjestima i grada uz more, da gledate ljudima u spavaču sobu, u kupaonicu, a ovdje ćete svakako se okrećiti ako vam je sako taman. Does this music have some words?
No. It's instrumental, without words.
Without words.
Zorbas.
I saw Anthony Quinn on Broadway singing that in 1981.
That was it.
Huh? But he was already old.
Yeah.
My friend, Allah.
Allah, Allah. Allah.
Atenska plaka i u nastavku monasteriki su mjesta za turiste, a malo ko nije svratio u restoran Spirosa Barjaktarija, koji nudi Balkan grill i svega još. Vlasnik ima i zanimljivu priču.
Εγώ ήμουνα 15,5 ετών τότε και δούλεψα εδώ σαν βοηθός, σαν λατζεράκος στην αρχή και σιγά σιγά κατόρθωσα να φτιάξω αυτό το οποίο έγινε έχοντας προϋπηρεσία, δουλεύοντας χρόνια με τον παππού, με τον πατέρα στο Αγρίνιο και έφυγα από το Αγρίνιο και ήρθα στην Αθήνα. Ευχαριστώ. Όλα είναι δημιουργήματα δικά μου. Εγώ δουλεύοντας σκληρά, κάνοντας μεγάλες οικονομίες, κατόρθωσα και αγόρασα το πρώτο εστιατόριο και το πρώτο έφερε το δεύτερο, το τρίτο, το τέταρτο, το πέμπτο. Όταν δούλευα και ήταν οι καλές ημέρες, όταν τα μαγαζιά είχαν πολλή δουλειά, εγώ φρόντιζα πάντα να έχω αποθέματα. Χριστιανός Ορθόδοξος και ό,τι πέτυχα στη ζωή μου είχα βοήθεια από τον Χριστό μου, από τον Θεό μου. Δεν έκανα βήμα χωρίς να πάω στην εκκλησία, να κάνω την προσευχή μου και μετά να πάρω την απόφαση. Με στήριξε, το λέω και κλαίω, πάντα ο Θεός μου, η πίστη μου στο Θεό. Οι εργαζόμενοι στο μαγαζί μου είναι η δεύτερη οικογένειά μου. Οι σερβιτόροι βγάζουν περίπου 3-3.500 το μήνα ευρώ. Οι σερβιτόροι. Οι βοηθοί βγάζουν περίπου 1.500 με 2.000 το μήνα η βοηθή. Αυτό είναι γύρος χοιρινός.
Γύρος?
Γύρος χοιρινός από χοιρινό κρέας. Αυτό είναι γύρος από κοτόπουλο, φιλέτο κοτόπουλο. Φιλέτο κοτόπουλο. Αυτό είναι το περίφημο κεμπάπ του Μπαϊρακτάρη. Είναι οι συνταγές που είχα από τον παππού που τη φέρανε αυτή τη συνταγή.
That's what we call kebab.
Kebab. Και εδώ είναι το περίφημο ντονέρ. Πουλάμε περίπου 300 με 400 κιλά την ημέρα ντονέρ. Και αυτό πουλάμε 1 τόνο την ημέρα κεμπάπ στο μαγαζί μας.
And this...
Αυτή είναι καυτερή, πιπεριά καυτερή για αυτούς που τους αρέσει.
Can you eat them? Is it... Can you eat them?
Τις τρώτε εσείς?
Πολύ.
Πολύ,
είναι η ζωή μου. Μπορεί να φάω 10 καυτερές πιπεριές.
Πολύ απούνο znači ljudi.
Είναι μοσχάρι ανάμεικτο με αρνί. Γεια μας. Γεια μας.
I to je bilo sve u ovoj emisiji. U idućoj, 8. i posljednjoj u ovom serijalu, što se na evropskom sjeveru misli o životu na jugu. A što na jugu misle o društvenim rješenjima na sjeveru? Uvažavaju li se ili se odbacuju? Poštovani gledatelji, doviđenja.
Dobro, meni dosta. Grazie mille.
Ja, grazie a te.
Grazie. U Grčkoj većina trgovina ne radi nedjeljom, odnosno dijele se na one normalne koje ne rade i one turističke koje... Ima i čitavih ulica koje su posvećene jednoj robi, a to je recimo ova gdje je sve prepuno konfiterije ili slatkiša, slastica. Do you speak some English? Okay. Nešto snimaju ih tije kako oni odbijaju. Meni čovjeka čudi kad sretne...
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Imamo malo problem s bubicom. Samo malo. Just need to fix...
Okay. It's mine?
10 seconds.
Yeah, I have.
Katastrofa. Trubilo se. Svi su bili živčani. Bila je do duše i vreći. Bili... To je... Ne. A? Reci. Amerika. Da.